Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Dr. Richard Kaye here with us. He is the toptagency.com founder and also about to publish a new book as well. So, Dr. Richard, welcome to the show. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Tony, thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your audience. My background, real quickly, I'm a retired chiropractor. 20 years ago, I was meditating and heard, shut your practice and work with entrepreneurs. There was no one there. So, for the past 20 or so years, I've been working with entrepreneurs. What all entrepreneurs need, Tony, is to be known, for the public to say, I choose you. That's a real short summary.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, not only that they need this, but I'm interviewing so many entrepreneurs, and yeah, they're all like I ask people, in the comments, sorry, in the questions before they come on the show, like, what's the main challenge for you? And most of the people they say visibility. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but then on the other hand as well, like people burned a lot of times. People have been burned. A lot of people have been burned a lot of times because they sort of signed up to certain agencies that promised them, "Oh, we're going to feature here, there," and they have not done anything, or they done very little. So, how do you differentiate your business from those kind of stories?
Differentiating business is so important in your business, Tony, and to ladies and gentlemen you're watching. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you different? I'm going to give you my personal history, if I may, which will show you how I got here and the things we do. When I started my chiropractic practice, there were 300 chiropractors in town. How do you start or grow any business? I was a new kid on the block. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anyone. I thought I knew because I just graduated chiropractic college. I was invisible, and most people are invisible. There's no distinction, no differentiation. I got myself invited to be a guest on a morning television talk show. Then I got an article in a newspaper called the San Diego Tribune. I was practicing in San Diego. Then I got a feature article in the Los Angeles Times. Now, Tony, you know the expression, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know that. Let's take that a step further. It's who knows you, who has heard your name. I get a phone call one day. The lady identifies herself as the producer of the ABC News in San Diego. She didn't know who I was. She says, who are you? I'm seeing you around. I'm hearing your name. I had an ABC news crew in my office. Then I got a phone call from PBS, same kind of thing. Who are you? I had a PBS film crew in my office. My visibility was no longer here, it was now at the top. That's what we do for you. That's what distinguishes us. We underpromise and overdeliver so that you get to be interviewed on, well, for example, Tony, this is a magazine. Now, many people may not know the magazine, but you certainly know the guy who's featured on it.
Tom Hanks, of course. Yeah.
Tom Hanks. We get people featured on the other side. And what does it mean to say, hey, I'm in a magazine with Tom Hanks. I'm in a magazine with Shania or whomever is on there. That's called publicity. It's called leverage. In this country, we had some awards last week, and the people in the movies who I didn't watch it. It's not my thing, but the people who won awards, you want to go see them. You want to go see their movie, and that's what we do. That's how we help you stand out from awards, features. It distinguishes you. And to go back to the basic question, what makes us stand out? In today's culture, it's easy. We live in what I call a one-click society. One click and it's next. You don't like them? Next. If people under-deliver, people go on Facebook and trash them. That hurts their reputation. We want to over-deliver, so you go out and say, hey, I need you to go see these people because they're so great. That's one of the distinguishing things, Tony.
Excellent. Yeah. So can you tell us like some of the best sort of results you got for your clients?
Boy, I kid you not, we could spend the next week going over those things. I just sent out an email this morning. People featured in international magazines, Los Angeles Tribune Magazine, Los Angeles Tribune newspaper, San Francisco Chronicle, London Chronicle, getting people featured stories, getting them interviewed on major television, ABC, NB. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to share a screen here and give you some idea here, and I'm going to give, ladies and gentlemen, this link because there's something here that I'm going to invite you to do. We get you interviewed on television. When you get this, there's a free quiz here, influence, credibility, and exposure. You enter your name, email address, and you're going to find out how are you seen in the media.
Sorry,
And this
what's the web address for this?
richardkaye.com. Thank you for asking. I forgot.
Okay.
Richard Kaye, RICHARDKAYE.com, which just happens to be my name. richardkaye.com. Take you
Wonderful.
right to
We
this.
can share. I can share the link in the description of the episode as well because we have some people listening to us as well. So
Ah,
some watching, some listening to us. Okay.
all right. So just a little clue. What do you get when you're on television? You get a logo that says seen on ABC, featured in magazines, and my mouse just died, so I can't. There we go. So, for example, you get a logo that says as seen on ABC. What does that do? That helps you stand out from the crowd or be featured in some of these magazines. It helps you be distinguished from everyone else because we're all in crowded fields. And it goes on. When we get you on television, you say, well, what if no one's watching when I'm on TV? It doesn't make a difference because you get social media assets, you get pictures, you get video from behind the scenes. And this is what we work with you to leverage, to send it out to your social, send it in emails, all these links. Since we're live, I'm going to stop sharing. Tony, those are some of the things that we do that distinguish us from everybody else.
Wonderful. And also, when you're showing your website, you recognized, for example, Lisa Nichols from The Secret. Yeah. So is she one of your clients?
Lisa is a dear friend of mine from 25, 26 years ago. One day I called her and I invited her to participate. We did online stuff because the world shut down with COVID. She saw what we did, Tony, and said, I want to hire you guys. So she has been a wonderful person to work with. One of the things she wanted was to produce a one-woman Broadway show. Most people don't play at that level. The president of our company, David T. Fagan, is the executive producer of Lisa Nichols' one-woman Broadway show. So yeah, she's a client, she's a friend, and she loves us, and we love her, of course.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, so what's one piece of advice you can actually share with their audience if they're thinking about how they can get seen or, where to start or what to do in order to get featured in all those media?
Recognize that visibility in the media is not ego. You have a gift, whatever it is that you do. The more people you can serve to help them improve their quality of life, it's not about you, ladies and gentlemen. You don't care who I am, what I do. You want to know the same thing we all do. When you're pitching anybody, tell them what they're going to get out of it. And the example I use I have a new book coming out called The Trust Economy. We're doing final editing literally this week. And through that link, by the way, the website, richardkaye.com, reach out to me and I'll let you know when the book's available. I tell a little story in there that some professor revealed years ago. Nobody wants to go to the hardware store and buy a quarter-inch drill bit. What do they want? They want a quarter-inch hole in the wall. That's what you're selling, whether you're pitching media, you're pitching a broadcast host, a summit leader. Tell them what the audience. When I spoke with Tony, I didn't tell him about me. I mean, I've got lots of credentials. Nobody cares. I told Tony what you, the viewer, are going to get out of this. And if you want any coaching on that, there's links on that website that you can schedule a call. So, Tony, does that answer your question? You want to pitch what the consumer, what the audience is going to get by working with you.
Totally. Dr. Richard, thank you so much for being a guest today. Thank you for sharing your story and knowledge and those tips as well. Thank you all for watching, listening to this episode. If you liked it, drop us a like, subscribe, and also if you have any questions for Dr. Richard or me, you can ask them in the comments. All the best and see you in the next episode. Dr. Richard, thank you.